Om Sri Sai Ram. We have come to the last part of indefinite integrals. And today we are going to discuss few more formulae in integrals. Very similar to them we have in fact discussed earlier, just before when we did integration by parts. Before that we have done with the help of partial fractions. Just before that we have studied about these three integrals, if you remember, integral of dx upon under root of a square minus x square, dx upon under root of a square plus x square, and integral of dx upon x square minus a square. All these three we have studied. Now just imagine that function which is there in denominator, if it comes to numerator, it is going to be like this: integration of under root of a square minus x square dx, integral of under root of a square plus x square dx, and integral of x square minus a square dx. Today we are going to study about these three functions. We have formulae. The formula for the first one is x by 2 under root of a square minus x square plus a square by 2 sin inverse x by a plus c. For the second one, very similar to that, please observe, very similar to that, x by 2. Here when function is under root of a square minus x square, we wrote that. Since it is a square plus x square, we write this. But the second part is different. Second part is similar to this. If this is the function, if you can recollect, the integral was a square by 2 remains as it is. The integral was log of x plus under root of a square plus x square. Similarly, the third one is x by 2 under root of x square minus a square by 2 log x plus x square minus a square plus c. This part is the integral. This part is integral of that. The first part you can see is same, x by 2, x by 2, x by 2. Whatever is the function gets multiplied, whatever is the function. Second part it differs. If you remember, dx upon a square minus x square square root was sin inverse x by a. So that's what comes, a square by 2, a square by 2, a square by 2 is again common. This is how you can remember the formulae. Now the question comes, how did we get these formulae? Can we derive them? Yes, of course. Now the question, another question may come to your mind, why we have not studied about them when we studied those functions? The reason is, in order to derive these formulae, we need to take the help of integration by parts. And in the previous session, we have learnt integration by parts. Since we have learnt it, we can make use of it in order to derive these formulae. Again, the derivation is same for all of them. So we will derive just one. This particular one is derived in the textbook itself. This one happens to be very simple. We'll just take the middle one and derive that particular formula. So let us see how this formula is being derived. We wish to derive the formula for integral of under root of a square plus x square dx. And what is the formula? X by 2 under root of a square plus x square plus a square by 2 log of x plus under root of a square plus x square plus c. This is the formula which we want to derive. And I was mentioning that this derivation is based upon integration by parts. See, by parts is basically used when there is product, but here there is only one function. How are we going to use by parts when there is only one function? Recollect, while doing integration by parts, there were problems like tan inverse x, sin inverse x. What did we do there? If you have to find integral of sin inverse x, what did we do? We multiplied it with 1. Same technique we use here. So, we can say this is under root of a square plus x square into 1 dx. And we take this as first function and we take this as second function. You may ask why we should take 1 as second function, why not as first function? Because you know that in by parts formula, there is derivative of first function. So, if find the derivative of 1, it will become 0 and you will not get the required result. So, whatever is the function, when we are deriving the formula, take that as first function and 1 as second function. Remember, 1 we are multiplying so that it can be taken as second function and then apply. What was the formula? The formula was integral of u into v dx equal to u into integral of v dx minus integral of d dx of u into integral of v dx whole dx. Use that formula. U is under root of a square plus x square and v is 1. So, use that formula. So, what this integral will be? It is equal to u is under root of a square plus x square, integral of v dx means integral of 1 dx minus integral of d dx of under root of a square plus x square into integral of 1 dx whole integral. This is the formula. This is how it is. So, simplify. What is integral of 1? Integral of 1 is nothing but integral of dx, which is x. So, this can be written as x into under root of a square plus x square minus what is derivative of a square plus x square? It is something like a square plus x square to the power half. You will take a square plus x square as t. What is the derivative of t to the power half? Half t to the power minus half. So, it is half t is this a square plus x square to the power minus half into derivative of a square plus x square. What is derivative of a square plus x square? A square happens to be constant. So, its derivative is 0 and derivative of x square is 2x into integral of 1 dx is same like here into x dx. These 2 and 2 can be cancelled and this can be written as x under root of a square plus x square minus this can be taken to denominator, it is like x square upon a square plus x square square root dx. Now, our objective is to find the derivative of this. How? How do you find derivative of this? In fact, you can take that separately and do it. So, how to find derivative of this? Integral of x square upon under root of a square plus x square dx is equal to a square plus x square minus a square by under root of a square plus x square dx. Means what we did? We added a square and we subtracted a square. Why did we add a square? Because in denominator there is a square plus x square. So, we added. Since we added some term, in order to balance it, we also subtract. What is the advantage? It can be separated into two integrals. What are the integrals? A square plus x square by this minus a square by this. Observe, this can be written as a square plus x square by under root of a square plus x square dx minus a square upon under root of a square plus x square dx. Observe this, this is something like 2 by root 2. What is 2 by root 2? Root 2. What is x by root x? Is root x. So, this whole thing is nothing but under root of a square plus x square dx minus a square, you put it outside, dx upon under root of a square plus x square. What is this? What is this first integral? This first integral is nothing but I with which we started. We wanted to derive this formula, and that function is as it is. So, this is nothing but I only, and as far as this is concerned, you know the answer. This is nothing but I minus a square. What is the integral of this? Use the formula. It is log x plus under root of a square plus x square plus c. Substitute this value here. Whole thing you substitute there. What is that you are going to get? This will remain as it is. This is minus I. In place of this, in place of that square bracket, remember you are substituting this. So, minus will get multiplied with I, so it will become minus I, which can be brought to this side. I will just write it so that you will not get confused. I is equal to, remember we are substituting the value of this square bracket, but before that we have x under root of a square plus x square minus whole thing to be multiplied. So, it is minus I plus a square log x plus under root of a square plus x square plus c. Get that minus I this side. Already left hand side is I, the required integral. So, minus I plus I will become 2I. Our requirement is I. So, divide with 2. Minus I, when it comes, this will become 2I. Divide whole thing with 2. You will get the formula I equal to x by 2 under root of a square plus x square plus a square by 2 log x plus under root of a square plus x square plus c. This is the formula, and this is the procedure of deriving it. And for deriving it, we have used product, and product we just studied in the last session. By using integration by parts, we are able to derive the formula. That is why this was not taught before. In the same manner, other formulae can also be derived. What will differ? Only the last part will differ. This part will be differing. Everything else will be same. And how it will differ? Depending upon the function. So, today we are going to solve some problems based upon the three formulae which we wrote in the beginning. So, let us solve the problems. Yes, the first one is integrate under root of 4 minus x square. Problem number 1, whatever be the integral, we call it I equal to 4 minus x square dx, which can be written as under root of 2 square minus x square dx. Recollect the formula. Which formula? We have learned that integral of a square minus x square dx is equal to x by 2 under root of a square minus x square plus a square by 2 sin inverse x by a plus C. Use this formula for solving this. What way it is different? In place of A you have 2, nothing else. So just apply this formula and we can say that I is equal to x by 2 as it is a square minus x square, which is nothing but 2 square, that is 4 minus x square, plus a square by 2. What is a here? 2. 2 square is 4. 4 by 2 is 2. Sin inverse x by 2 plus c. This is the answer. Very, very simple if you know formula. You must know this formula. If you know formula, you can apply it and we get the answer. Take the next problem. Yes. Square root of x square plus 4x plus 1. So take that trinomial separately, x square plus 4x plus 1, which can be written as x square plus 2 into x. What we should multiply so that the product will be 4x? So it is 2. If there is 2, we add 2 square and we subtract 2 square. Why did we do this? Because we want to get it as square. So this whole thing can be written as x plus 2 whole square, and what is left? Minus 4 plus 1, which is nothing but minus 3. This can be substituted in its place. Hence, I is equal to integral of under root of x plus 2 whole square minus root 3 square. How do you go about? We know the formula. What is the formula you know? Or before you go to the formula, we can say that put x plus 2 equal to t, dx is dt. So this integral can be simplified as under root of t square minus root 3 square dt, because dx is dt. Now recollect the formula. What is the formula? Integral of x square minus a square dx is equal to x by 2 under root of x square minus a square minus, remember when it is x square minus a square, the formula also you have minus sign in between, minus a square by 2 log of x plus x square minus a square plus c. This formula will use, in place of x you have got t, in place of a you have got root 3. Make that substitution. In place of x you write t, in place of a you write root 3. So I will become x by 2. So it is t by 2 under root of x square minus a square, t square minus root 3 square, minus a square by 2. What is a here? Root 3. Root 3 square is 3. So it is 3 by 2 log x. X is nothing but t plus t square minus root 3 square plus c. And in order to write the answer, substitute back what is t. What is t? X plus 2 is t. So this can be written as x plus 2 by 2. T, if you substitute, you are going to get x plus 2 square and then minus 3, which will be nothing but the original function, that is x square plus 4x plus 1. You can check if you want. In place of t, if you write x plus 2 whole square, you will get x square plus 4x plus 4. 4 minus 3 will become 1 minus 3 by 2 log x plus 2 plus again same situation. So it is under root of x square plus 4x plus 1 plus c. This is the answer. So by using appropriate formulae, we will be able to solve the problems. Recollect, whenever there is a trinomial, try to bring it in the form of x square plus a square or x square minus a square or a square minus x square, because we know formulae in that particular way. So, let us proceed to the next. Problem number 8. Integral of under root of x square plus 3x. Method is same as I mentioned, either you bring it in the terms of x square plus a square minus a square minus square, one of them. So, take it separately. X square plus 3x can be written as x square plus 2 into x. What we should multiply so that it remains 3x? It is nothing but 3 by 2. So, it is like a square plus 2 into a into b. So, this suggests that b is 3 by 2. So, add 3 by 2 square, subtract 3 by 2 square, because you are adding, that is all. So, this can be written as x plus 3 by 2 whole square minus 3 by 2 square. Substitute now in the function and go for integration. So, I is equal to integral of x plus 3 by 2 square minus 3 by 2 square dx, and put x plus 3 by 2 as t. You will get dx equal to dt, and this will get simplified under root of t square minus 3 by 2 square dx became dt. Recollect the formula. What was the formula? Under root of x square minus a square dx equal to x by 2 under root of x square minus a square minus, remember, whenever x square minus a square, it is minus a square by 2. In other two cases, it is plus log so use this formula here. What is the difference? In place of x you have got t, in place of a you have got 3 by 2, that is the only difference. Okay? So, make that substitution. So, it will become t by 2 under root of t square minus 3 by 2 square minus a square. What is a? It is 3 by 2. A square 9 by 4. 9 by 4 in denominator 2 is there. It will become 9 by 8 log x. In place of x we have to write t plus under root of t square minus 3 by 2 whole square plus c. This is the answer, but this particular answer is in terms of t. So, substitute back what is t. What is t? X plus 3 by 2. So, substitute that x plus 3 by 2 by 2 t x plus 3 by 2 whole square minus 3 by 2 square minus 9 by 8 log x plus 3 by 2 plus under root of x plus 3 by 2 square minus 3 by 2 square plus c. Maybe you can simplify a little bit. This can be written as 2x plus 3 by 4. And you know, this simplification will finally lead you to the given function. What is the given function? X square plus 3x minus 9 by 8 log. You can leave it like this, or if you wish you can write it as 2x plus 3 by 2 plus this will be again same given function x square plus 3x. So, this is the answer. So, in this manner, by using the appropriate formulae, we will be able to solve the problem. Let us take up one more problem of the same kind. X square minus 8x plus 7. How to solve? Once again, take the trinomial x square minus 8x plus 7 can be written as x square minus 2 into x into 4 plus 4 square minus 4 square plus 7. Write it as complete square x minus 4 whole square. A square minus 2ab plus b square minus 16 plus 7 minus 16 plus 7 is how much? 9. Substitute this there. So, I will become integral of under root of x minus 4 whole square minus 3 square dx. Recollect the formula. What is the formula? Integral of x square minus a square dx equal to x by 2 under root of x square minus a square plus, not plus, minus. Remember this is a minus sign. So, minus a square by 2 log use this formula. What is the difference? In place of x you have got x minus 4, in place of a you have got 3. So, either you assume x minus 4 as t, you are going to get dx equal to dt and write in terms of t and again change it to x, or straight away also you can write. How we can write straight away? X by 2, in place of x what is there? X minus 4. Under root of, you know that this whole thing is going to be the given function only. Minus a square by 2. What is a here? 3. 3 square is 9. Minus 9 by 2 log modulus of x. What is x here? We have taken x minus 4. So, x minus 4 plus under root of this whole thing will be what he has given, x square minus 8x plus 7 plus c. This is the answer. So, in this way we will be able to solve the problems. We have taken different types by using different formulae and we solve the problems. Now, we will just take up 2 more problems which we happen to leave it while doing the 4th exercise 7.4 due to lack of time. So, we will take up those 2 and close this particular session. So, the first among them this actually happens to be 21st problem of exercise 7.4. What is the problem? Integral of x plus 2 upon under root of x square plus 2x plus 3. First let us take up this. This particular problem is in the form, this is called in the form px plus q upon under root of ax square plus bx plus c integral. How we are supposed to do that? How we are supposed to solve that? The method was express px plus q, that is express px plus q as a into derivative of ax square plus bx plus c plus b. The method was, if the numerator is a linear polynomial and in denominator you have square root of a quadratic polynomial, the method of solving is write px plus q as a into derivative of the quadratic polynomial plus b and find out what are a and b. So, use this for this. In place of px plus q, we have got x plus 2 equal to a into derivative of x square plus 2x plus 3 plus b. What is b? We have to find out. This a and b we have to find out. So, it can be written as x plus 2 equal to a into 2x plus 2 plus b. How do you find a and b? Try to recollect the partial fraction method. There also we used to come across a, b, c, etc. How we used to find? One method was making one factor 0. Here there is, you can still do it, but the more easier way is just equate the coefficients of equal degree terms. Means what? What is the coefficient of x here? Coefficient of x is 1. 1 is equal to, here what is the coefficient of x? 2a. Hence, a equal to 1 by 2. Equate the constant terms. In the left hand side you have got 2. In the right hand side you have got 2a plus b. Since we know the value of a, substitute and then take that one this side, you will get b equal to 1. Substitute the values of a and b. So, we can say that x plus 2 equal to a. What is a? 1 by 2. 2x plus 2 plus 1. Don't do the foolishness of saying take 2 common, cancel 2 and 2 and then what is left is x plus 1 is 2. That x plus 2 only we wrote like this. Why did we write like this? So that we can have two separate integrals which can be integrated. That is the purpose. So, don't start cancelling it, because again you will get back to the same problem from where you began. So, now I can be written as, integral can be written as integral of, remember this is the separation. The separation is 1 by 2, 2x plus 2 upon under root of x square plus 2x plus 3 plus, you can write dx, plus 1 upon x square plus 2x plus 3 dx. So, this is the procedure. This is the procedure of solving problems of the kind where numerator is a linear polynomial px plus q and denominator is a square root of quadratic polynomial. Whether it is square root or no square root does not matter, the procedure is same. Now we can integrate it. How to integrate? For the first integral, simply take x square plus 2x plus 3 as t. Put x square plus 2x plus 3 as t. What will happen? You will get 2x plus 2 dx equal to dt. You can see that if you put this 1 by 2 outside, this whole thing becomes dt. 1 by 2 dt upon root t. It became so simple. And as far as this is concerned, how do you do that? Go back to that method. What is that method? Sum or difference of squares. This can be written as x square plus 2x plus 3 can be written as x square plus 2x plus 1 plus 2. So that this whole thing is x plus 1 whole square plus root 2 square. Why did we write like this? Because we know the formula. What is the formula? Which formula we are going to use it? Integration of 1 upon a square plus x square. But remember, this whole thing is in square root. Don't miss that. Because if you don't put square root, formula will change. Okay. So now, how do you integrate this? This root t can be written as t to the power minus half. And what is the integral of t to the power minus half? You can do it separately. Integral of t to the power minus half dt is t to the power half by half. The formula is integral of x to the power n is x to the power n plus 1 minus half plus 1 will make it plus half. Denominator is also n plus 1 minus half plus 1 will make it half. So, that half 1 by 2 is already there. The integral is t to the power half means root t by 1 by 2 plus, now apply the formula. What is the formula? We can say it is log, this is a square plus x square type. So, what is the formula? Log modulus of x plus 1 plus under root of the whole thing. And you know, this is nothing but the simplification of x square plus 2x plus 3 plus c. Only you have to substitute t. What is t? We assumed we have taken x square plus 2x plus 3 as t. So, this 1 by 2 will get cancelled. You get under root of x square plus 2x plus 3 plus log of x plus 1 plus x square plus 2x plus 3 plus c. This is the answer. The problem was little big, so we didn't attempt that time. But remember, this is of this type. That's what is very important. We'll end this particular session with one last problem. Is also happens to be the problem from the same exercise. So let us do that. This happens to be the 25th problem of exercise 7.4. I equal to dx upon under root of 9x minus 4x square. How to simplify? We will just take this 9x minus 4x square and try to simplify. This can be written as, take minus sign common, 4x square minus 9x. This can be written as minus 4x square can be written as 2x whole square minus 2 into 2x. Now think what we should multiply so that the whole product is equal to minus 9x. So it is 9 by 4. So the 2 into 2, 4 and 4 will get cancelled, it will remain. Which suggests that if this is a square, 2ab, this is b. So we add 9 by 4 square. Since we are adding, we will also subtract 9 by 4 whole square. And from here till here, it is a complete square. So it can be written as minus outside. It is 2x minus 9 by 4 whole square minus 9 by 4 square. This is the simplification of 9x minus 4x square with minus sign. So, when you substitute, take this minus sign inside and I can be written as integral of dx upon, take this minus sign inside, it will become 9 by 4 whole square, remember there is square root, minus 2x minus 9 by 4 whole square. Now it is in the standard form and we know the formula. What is the formula we have learnt? We learnt that integral of dx upon under root of a square minus x square is equal to sine inverse x by a. But before you apply this formula, there is no issue about a square. In place of a you have got 9 by 4 square, but in place of x you have got 2x minus 9 by 4. So, before you apply this, what you can do is put 2x minus 9 by 4 as t, you will get 2 dx equal to dt. So, this problem can be written as dx becomes 1 by 2 dt upon under root of 9 by 4 square minus t square. Now apply this formula there. So, if you apply, you will get I equal to sine 1 by 2 is outside. So, let it be so, sine inverse t by a. T by a, what is a here? 9 by 4 plus c. Substitute back what is t. Substitute back what is t, you will get 1 by 2 sine inverse t. T is what? This one. You can simplify it, in fact, you can write it as 8x minus 9 by 4 by a, that is 9 by 4 plus c. This 4 and 4 will get cancelled and our answer will be 1 by 2 sine inverse 8x minus 9 by 9 plus c. This is the answer and this is how we solve these problems. So, please solve rest of the problems and whatever we have done, once again you can do it. Please also solve solid examples so that you will have a thorough revision of the whole thing. Remember, the whole responsibility is upon you, for a simple reason that if you don't do this lesson now, slowly it will get accumulated, and since you are doing using the phone, you cannot keep going back 1 week, 1 month back. Then there will be so many things to be downloaded and your data will not support you. So, every day's homework please complete on the same day. For some reason if you are not able to do, make sure by next day morning you complete it, so that whatever is the new lesson you are able to learn very comfortably, you will be able to learn. Since you are not here, the whole responsibility is upon you, don't forget that. If you miss it, you miss it. No doubt when you come back, we will do some revision, but unless you solve the problems now, even when we revise, you will not be able to get it. That's why all miscellaneous exercise problems we will revise once you come back, and till then the exercise problems you do. With this we close. We come to a close of indefinite integrals. So, next session we are going to start definite integrals. Sai Ram. Thank you.